Good Shabbos, good Shabbos. Hope you're doing well. This is Kalman Flax from the beautiful hills of Yerushalayim. So I want to talk today about the Lubavitcher Rebbe. After all, his yard site, the day that he passed away, was just yesterday, Gimel Tammuz. So I want to offer up a beautiful interpretation of this week's Torah portion of the Holy Rebbe. The Rebbe asks, we know Moshe Rabbeinu, this week he gets decreed, punished by God that he's not going to go to the land of Israel. Why? He hit the rock. He was supposed to speak to the rock, but he hit the rock. And because of this sin, God says, that's it, you didn't sanctify me, you didn't believe in me, you're not going to Israel, you and Aaron. And of course the question just jumps out of there is, what's the big deal? Hit the rock, speak the rock. The main thing is that the water came out. After all, just a few chapters earlier in Shmos, we know that God told Moshe to hit the rock, and he had hit the rock, and the water came out. So what's the big sin of hitting the rock? So Lubavitcher Rebbe explains that it's what the hitting of the rock symbolizes. Originally, the Jewish people were coming from Egypt. They were enslaved. The way they understood how to function in the world was you listen to your master or you get beaten. And so originally, when they're just leaving Egypt, God says, okay, hit the rock, symbolizing, if you don't do it, you're going to get forced to do the mitzvot. But now 40 years have passed. The Jewish people hopefully have been spiritually transformed, hearing from God every day, eating the holy manna. And now, Moshe Rabbeinu was supposed to convey the message that for the rest of Jewish history, as you go into the land of Israel, the educational method that's going to work is not forcing religion down one's throat, but explaining with love and talking to the rock. And because Moshe failed to convey that message to the Jewish people, it was decreed that he cannot be the leader of the Jewish people. We need a leader that knows how to speak to the people and not force Torah, as sweet as it is. We're not here to force it down people's throat. And this is the teaching of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, and he wasn't just speaking it in theory. I'll tell you a great story. Once there was a Rebbe, and he had a student who was, acting up and causing a lot of trouble. And the Rebbe was acting with harshness. He was putting him in front of the class and saying, "Oh, this guy, what are you doing? You're off the path. You're a rebel." And it wasn't working. So he wrote a letter to the Rebbe. And the Rebbe said, "You don't understand. This guy, the reason he's acting up is because he has very little fire. And you're trying to clean him up, but you know what you're doing? You're throwing water to clean him up, and you're extinguishing the little left of his fire. What you need to do is relight his fire, give him more love, give him more warmth, and that's what's going to bring this person up." And indeed, that's exactly what happened. He started treating the person with love, with compassion, and he was able to find his way back to Torah and mitzvahs. It's no coincidence that Rav Shlomo Carlebach is a chassid of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, a Talmud of the Rebbe who internalized this concept so much that every person he met, Jew or non-Jew, his basic assumption was to love them, to show them care and compassion, no matter what. And that, of course, that approach has lit up with so much fire the Jewish people. Lubavitcher Rebbe's mission after the Holocaust, when Hitler wanted to wipe out every Jew, was to meet every Jew and show every Jew that we love them and we care about them. And that's why Chabad Shlichim are sent throughout the world to show love and compassion. So the Rebbe's light is still shining strong and will continue to burn brighter until the coming of the Mashiach. May it come today. Have a beautiful Shabbos. Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos.